Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
Best Fujifilm Instax Mini 40 Instant Camera.
Starting at number 5.
Canon Cliq Plus / Zoemini S. Canon's first instant effort is actually a hybrid, blending analog film with digital smarts. The zero ink paper it uses doesn't need exposing to light like regular instant film, so the camera can be much smaller. The Cliq Plus / Zoemini S is truly pocket-sized, beating even Fuji's Instax Mini Replay for portability. A built-in LED ring flash helps you take pleasing portraits, the mirrored lens barrel is purpose-built for selfies, and focusing is automatic, making this a great party camera. That said, we found in testing that it can be sluggish to start up, and printing a picture takes around 10 seconds, much slower than our current favorite, the Fuji Instax Mini 12. The credit card-sized prints it produces are detailed though, with colors resembling a traditional 35mm photo. Battery life typically stretches to 2 packs of 10 images, but even with an SD card installed, it won't take any more pictures once you're out of film. From our hands-on time with it, we found the 8MP sensor is merely on par with today's entry-level smartphones, and with no built-in screen, you'll need a computer to review your digital snaps.
Coming at number 4.
Polaroid Go. With the Go, Polaroid has edged ahead of Fuji on instant innovation, something that hasn't really happened since the late 1980s. It's officially the world's smallest analog instant camera, fitting in the palm of your hand. It's true that some hybrid instant cameras are even more pocketable, but they tend to cheat by printing images on zero-ink paper, rather than with a chemical development process. You get the real deal here, in square format like the larger I-type film, only significantly smaller. It's a shrunken version of the Polaroid Now, with most of the same features, including self-timer and double exposure mode, which should please more advanced photographers as well as instant beginners. Autofocus hasn't made the cut, however, so there's a higher chance of ending up with blurry results if you don't keep a good distance from your subject.
At number 3.
Fujifilm Instax Mini Evo. If you're looking for a camera that mixes the charm of instant photos with the convenience of digital shooting, the Instax Mini Evo is a fine choice. Its digital photo quality won't beat your smartphone, but that isn't the point. The main benefit is being able to decide which shots you print out, to avoid wasting precious film. Based on our time with it, we think the Mini Evo is also one of the best-looking instant cameras around, and more compact than Fuji's other models. Another great party trick is its ability to double as a printer for your smartphone snaps. Plus there's the option to play around with numerous built-in effects and filters before you hit the print button. These digital elements mean the Instax Mini Evo doesn't offer a pure instant photography experience, and is more complex than alternatives like the Instax Mini 11. But we found that its versatility and charm more than compensate for those who want something more than a point-and-shoot.
Number 2 of my list.
Polaroid Now Plus. Combining the boxy form factor, dual-lens autofocus and detailed image quality of the Polaroid Now with the Bluetooth connectivity of the One Step Plus, we think the revamped Now Plus is Polaroid's most complete instant camera yet. Connecting to the updated smartphone app opens up a realm of creative shooting modes. In addition to self-timer, double exposure, light painting and manual exposure options, there's now an aperture propriety mode for experimenting with depth of field, as well as a tripod mode for use with the new screw mount beneath. While the Now Plus remains as straightforward to use as any point-and-shoot, we found in our review that it's also a great option for getting creative. What limits this creativity a little is the cost of Polaroid I-type film, which makes you think twice about wasting shots. But when you get it right, we discovered in testing that results are just as instant photos should be: delicious, vintage-style square prints that are large at 4.2 by 3.4 inches, with a 3.1 inches image area.
And number 1.
Fujifilm Instax Mini 12. We think the ideal instant camera should be easy to use, comfortable to hold and produce attractive prints at a reasonable price. Picking up where the Instax Mini 11 left off, Fujifilm's latest effort gets even closer to perfection. While our tests found that its bubble-like design can be a little slippery in the hand, it's otherwise easy for anyone to use. The Fujifilm Instax Mini 12 now turns on with a twist of the lens, which is more intuitive than previous editions. You still get the useful option of pulling the lens out to engage close-up mode, while the addition of parallax correction improves viewfinder accuracy, so that what you see when framing is closer to what's actually printed. We found in testing that the camera still tends to overexpose snaps in bright sunlight, but repositioned exposure and flash sensors mean your fingers are less likely to affect readings. While its prints can feel small, the Instax Mini 12 makes it easy overall for newbies to capture rich, vintage-style party snaps at a relatively low cost. If you'd prefer similar performance with a retro flavor, we suggest taking a look at the Fujifilm Instax Mini 40.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.